Chris here with Barnyard Outdoors. I'm out in the garage. I'm actually going through a bunch of my gear and testing it out, getting stuff organized because it's beautiful outside. It's beautiful outside today. It's about 75 degrees out here in Nebraska, but tomorrow morning we're back to winter. So we're in a blizzard warning actually for tomorrow. So today is technically what we call in Nebraska false spring. So I've got my cooler out, right? This is my IceCo, and if you haven't seen my videos on this, I absolutely love this cooler, and it's worked really good for me. So I wanted to get it out here, power it up, make sure everything is cooling down properly, which it is. And then of course I play around with the app, right? Make sure the app control works on my phone. And I learned something really cool that I've got to share with you, because IceCo, not only has an app for the phone, but they've made that app CarPlay compatible. I'm not sure if this works on an Android device, but it does work on Apple devices. Let me get the car started up here. If you have CarPlay, you're familiar with this interface, but I noticed as I was going through my apps, I have that one right there, IceCo. And if I tap on that, my phone is connected Bluetooth to the fridge. So if I have the fridge or freezer in the back of the vehicle, instead of having to look at my phone, now I can just look at this right here. So it tells me what the current temperature is. It tells me that it's the APL 20 and it's on. If I want to turn it off, I can turn it off there. I can go in here and I can adjust the temperature, increase it here. And you'll see that temperature is increasing there, or I can reduce the temperature, and then of course I can also adjust whether or not I'm on max or eco mode. I can switch that back to eco. So I no longer need to try to hold up my phone to check the status of what's going on with my fridge when it's in the back of the vehicle. I can do it right here from the display when I'm driving down the road, which is absolutely awesome. And one thing I like to do when I get to camp is I switch from maximum mode to eco mode, because in the car, power's not an issue, right? I can just use all the power all day long, not a problem. But when I get to camp and I switched over to a battery pack, I want to be in eco mode. So it's great to be able to just look at this display and see what's the status of my unit. And I'm sure this works for all of their different models. I haven't tested it. I only have the one. And I would assume that you could possibly have multiple connected, so you could go back to a main screen and select whichever unit you want, just like you do in the app on the phone. So what do you think? That's kind of cool, right? Especially if you're going on road trips or overlanding. I will take the cooler with me when I go to California this summer. It's just an easy way to take things and not have to worry about switching out ice and everything, especially if you're on a multi-day trip or if you're on a multi-day camp out. If you have any questions about this setup and how this works, and questions about my cooler, feel free to ask. It is a single zone cooler that I have, even though it looks like there's 2 compartments in there. If anybody from Alpacool is watching, I would love to test out the what is it, the APL 35, I believe. It's the dual zone version that's made out of this kind of aluminum steel, classic retro look, which I absolutely love, and it's incredibly lightweight and incredibly efficient. All right, I'll put links at the end of this video to a couple times I've been using the cooler, so you can check it out. But I think this is really cool, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So if you like this, remember to thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to my channel if you like seeing content like this. We're getting into summer, so there's going to be more adventures. Share this with your friends if they've got an IceCo cooler. This is a really cool thing to have. And thanks everybody for watching.